Hey everyone, it's Jared here with Heat Press Nation, and I am so excited to be unboxing, setting up, and firing off our first project with the brand new Silhouette Cameo 5. All right, well, let's go ahead and dive in. Ooh, very cool. Be sure to scan that QR code, by the way, to learn more about the Silhouette Design Store. And then there's another QR code when you open up this flap. That's gonna take you to this URL, silhouetteamerica.com/setup. This is where you're gonna wanna go to download the program, Silhouette Studio, and get everything else. And now as we open up these flaps, right here, we have a few items. I already know what this is. This is gonna be our roll feeder. This feels very sturdy. I like this a lot more than the built-in one on the Cameo 4. I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside. And here I have the first half. I have my power supply. All right, very important, I'm gonna move that over. And then I have my auto blade and my blade adjustment tool, along with some other paperwork. Okay, we're gonna take that out here. This top tray, I think this is just gonna come out. Yes, nothing else here. Let's move that aside. And now we have our standard mat. This is of course gonna come with a standard 12-inch by 12-inch cutting mat. This is a Silhouette Cameo 5 12-inch model. And now here we go. You could do this a few different ways. If you wanna grab it from the machine itself, you could do that. I don't usually recommend grabbing it by the styrofoam because styrofoam can break and you don't wanna damage the styrofoam. If you have to send it back for any reason, or if get it serviced for warranty, you wanna make sure the packaging materials are all intact. So for that reason, I do like to remove it by the machine itself. It's a little awkward because I'm like on a tabletop, but there we go. And that's gonna be it for the box. Very simple, not a lot going on in here. One thing you're gonna probably notice is the absence of our USB cable. So we're gonna initially set this up with Bluetooth, although it is compatible. If you have a USB cable, the standard USB A to B cable, like a printer cable, you can still connect this. In fact, if you have your cable from your old Cameo, that'll work too. So, ooh, oh my gosh, this thing is beautiful. I absolutely love the matte black. Let's go ahead and get these packaging materials off the table. I'm gonna turn it around so you guys can see it. This thing is gorgeous. You're gonna notice lots of blue tape and some white packaging inserts. This is to make sure that everything stays nice and together in shipping. So I'm just gonna kind of go through and remove these pieces. So now we can open this up and we're seeing a lot more tape. This is great. Honestly, I like this because it lets me know that Silhouette takes a lot of care into how they ship their packages. There we go. Okay, so final inspection. Yeah, this thing is absolutely beautiful. I love the black on black, the matte black on everything, and this soft close lid just feels fantastic. I absolutely love it, and there we go. It's unboxed. I absolutely love this beautiful machine, and now that we have it out of the box, let's go ahead and get it set up. First, we're gonna download and install Silhouette Studio. Go to www.silhouetteamerica.com/setup and select your language. We recommend signing into your Silhouette account and registering your new machine. But if you wanna skip that step, go ahead and click on the Silhouette Cameo 5. Step 1 is actually gonna cover everything we just showed in the unboxing. So if you've been following along, you can click continue to the next step. This is where you're gonna download the Silhouette Studio software. You'll have 3 different options, which you will select based on your operating system. In this video, we'll be installing the Windows 64-bit version of Silhouette Studio. After the installation file has been downloaded, double-click to run the Silhouette Studio setup wizard. Follow all of the on-screen prompts. When it's done installing, click Finish and open up Silhouette Studio. Let's go to our machine. Hold the power button down for about 2 or 3 seconds or until the machine powers on. You should see the Bluetooth light flashing in blue. This means it's available and ready to connect. If you press the Bluetooth button, it will turn solid white, meaning that the Bluetooth has been turned off. Press it again to go back to available or search mode. In Silhouette Studio, go to the Send panel and select your new Cameo 5 from the list of available machines. Click on it to connect. You may need to update the firmware, which can take up to 5 to 10 minutes. If you do, be sure to keep the machine on and Silhouette Studio open the entire time. I would also recommend keeping your Cameo 5 as close to your computer as possible for the best connection during this process. Once that's done, Silhouette Studio will show your machine as ready or no media loaded, and the Bluetooth light on your Cameo 5 will be solid dark blue. This means your Cameo 5 has successfully been connected and is ready to roll. If you prefer a wired connection, you can use the standard printer style USB A to B cable. This cable is not included with the Cameo 5, but should be available in the electronics section of most big box retailers. Now it's time to get your free content. If you haven't done so yet, set up a free Silhouette account and register your machine. Once machine registration is completed, you'll be offered a 1-month trial subscription that allows you to download free content from the Silhouette Design Store. Go to the Library tab in Silhouette Studio and sign into your account. Once this is done, you'll have 100 free cut files loaded directly into your library. Let's make our very first project with the brand new Silhouette Cameo 5. Because we are Heat Press Nation, you know we're going to be making a t-shirt. First, I'm going to load a sheet of HTV onto my Silhouette cutting mat. To load the cutting mat into the machine, set the adjustable pinch roller to the outside edge. Hold the cutting mat up to the machine so it's pressing up against both pinch wheels. Press the up arrow on the bottom of the Cameo 5 screen. In Silhouette Studio, be sure you have the right machine and cutting mat selected. Let's bring in one of our free graphics from the design library. We're also going to add some text to personalize it, and I'm going to resize and arrange everything and also put them into a box, which is going to help me with weeding a little bit later. Once our graphic is sized and positioned properly, let's go to the Send tab. From here, we're going to select the Heat Transfer Smooth material preset. Click Send, and since we've already mirrored our graphic, we can go ahead and send it as is. Once the cut is complete, press the down arrow on the bottom of the screen to unload your cutting mat. Remove your sheet of HTV from the cutting mat and weed it with a hook tool. All that's left to do now is pre-press your garment, position your transfer, cover it with a pro-grade non-stick sheet, and press. We're using Caesar Easy Weave, so our heat press is set to 305 degrees Fahrenheit for 12 seconds with medium pressure. Open the machine, peel off the carrier sheet, and reveal your very first t-shirt made with the brand new Silhouette Cameo 5. And there you have it. It's that easy to make your own t-shirts using the brand new Silhouette Cameo 5 and of course your Heat Press Nation heat press. For more information on Silhouette products and other heat transfer equipment, be sure to visit us at heatpressnation.com. And if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell while you're at it.